this is how I feel.
November 12th, 1998.
Turn around. This is the big picture.
This is Mr. Peterson's 4th grade class, a bunch of handsome, smart students. For our time capsule, we're going to include a video of all of our students, and we wanted to get our best kindergarten students. Mrs. Hewitt, you need to turn around. Just a minute. Okay? And give us your Instamatic grin. Mrs. DeLuca? What's the program you're going to do, guys?
Word processor.
Word processor?
Yep.
Microsoft 4.0?
Is this for the dedication?
It's the time capsule,
Oh, cool.
and you'll be able to check on yourself, see if you've aged in 20 years. Is this Mrs. Tolman's class?
No.
Mrs. Bamey's 6th grade class. This is Mrs. Sperry in her 1st grade classroom. She's the smartest teacher in the school, and these are the smartest kids. This is Mrs. Briggs and her A-track 1st graders. They are the most handsome and pretty students and the smartest in our 1st grade. This is our B-track 1st grade, and that's Mrs. Butterfield right there. These are the handsomest and prettiest and best working students. It's Mrs. Lewis. And this is our D-track 1st graders, and they are the smartest students in our school. I'll bet they did a wonderful art project. Because these kids are, this is D-track 1st grade. These are our smartest students in 1st grade. Miss Pullum is the best 1st grade teacher in the school. Right here is responsible solely for the idea of the time capsule. This is Miss Madsen. This is our 3rd grade D-track, Mrs. Summers' class. They're the smartest 3rd graders in the school. And it's only right because they have the smartest teacher. Why do you laugh at that? They work hard and they play hard and have a good time at school. Mrs. Nord's class, 3rd grade Rainbow class, the smartest students in 3rd grade. And they're doing an art project right now, and that's Mrs. Nord. This is Mr. Edelson's 3rd grade class, working very hard at reading. This is our 4th grade B-track, Mrs. Chandler's class, hard workers. And the teacher's here somewhere. There she is. The best 4th grade class and the best 4th grade teacher. D-track students in Mrs. Belliston's class. And they're the smartest 4th graders in our school. And this is the lunch bunch, and they're the nicest ladies. Well, some of them. Sometimes they're nice. These are the ladies in the office. Diana Gorley. The lady in the corner is Sherry. She runs the school. Sherry Beckstead, if she'll look this way. And Diane Edmonds. He's a custodian. He's the one that keeps everything going around here. This is our D-track morning kindergarten, and these are the smartest kindergartners in the school. Now the reason is because Miss Olson is our best kindergarten teacher in the school. One of the 4 best. These are our A-track morning kindergarten students. Mrs. Hessing's class. Mrs. Hessing right there with a group of young early readers. This is our A-track 2nd grade Mrs. Hildebrand, and they're the smartest 2nd graders in the school. Boys and girls, this video is going to be in the time capsule. And We want your smiling face. We want you to remember where you are. And when it opens in 20 years, you can come back and say, hey, I was a pretty good-looking 5th grader. And that's Mrs. James, if she'll turn this way, and Mrs. Paris. And we'll zoom on Mr. Welker, Miss Sorensen, and Miss Holtkamp. This is our 2nd grade D-track. Handsome, pretty kids. Smartest 2nd grade class in the school, too. They work hard. And that's Miss Saunders, the best 2nd grade teacher in the school. This is Mrs. Loser's 2nd grade class. Working hard at reading and listening stations. That's Mrs. Loser right there. We need to show the workroom. This is Janet Partridge, and she gives her all for this school. This is Gail Hunter at the Rizzo machine. This is our D-track, 2nd grade. You can tell by looking at them, they're the smart ones in the 2nd grade. And their teacher's Mrs. Davis, and that is her right over there. Oh, what a surprise, she's smiling. This is Mrs. Martin's 2nd grade class. You don't have to look very long to realize these are the smartest 2nd graders in our school. That's Mrs. Martin right there. This is our 1st grade A-track, the smartest 1st graders in our school. And their teacher, Mrs. Gaisford, the most wonderful 1st grade teacher in our school. This is my favorite 3rd grade class, D-track, 3rd grade, Miss Sanderson's class, and we're in the 3rd grade portable. And these are, as you can tell, the smartest kids in 3rd grade. And Miss Sanderson.